Hey, Saggy, how's it going? It's Jackie from Sacred Journeys. I hope you're doing awesome. So let's see what the week holds for you. We are looking at May 28th to June 2nd, so that Monday through Friday. I can't believe it's already June, or almost June. So yeah, it's just crazy how this year is flying by. So let's see what the week has for you. We're talking to the angel cards. Let's just check in. So what do you guys want to show Sagittarius? We want to show Saggy. You hear the frogs? So quiet here. Okay. Looks like this one is first, the Eight of Fire. Eight of Fire is talking about things happening quickly. The staffs are in the air. It's happening. It's in transit. So whatever you have been working on, things are happening, whether you realize it or not, whether you see things in the natural or not, things are happening. But you may not see it manifest yet because things have to happen in the ethers first, in the spirit realm. And so it may seem like you're at a standstill. You're like, whoa, what's the deal, Sag? You're like, what's going on? I'm asking, I'm working, the things are just not quite happening. Well, just give it a second. Things are happening in the ethers. So everything happens instantly in the spirit realm, but it does take a second for it to manifest in the physical realm. So try not to get discouraged or antsy or worried or frustrated. Try not to. Just relax, breathe, just relax. And because something is coming, it's happening already. So let's see what your next card flew out. Ooh, the Eight of Water. Interesting, Sag. It's another eight. But the Eight of Water talks about wanting to do something more meaningful. So what is it that you have been asking for? What's been showing up in your reality? It feels like maybe you are still, oh gosh, the clouds are looking so beautiful. Sorry, I got distracted. This is a standstill of sorts. So things are happening in the ethers, like I said, but this is talking about another eight wanting you to move forward into something more meaningful. So part of me is almost thinking this is on hold, really. It's really waiting for you to figure out what it is you want. That really kind of feels like that. Like it feels like there's a restlessness to this. And so you want something meaningful in your life. You want something really of substance, of meaning. And you're not quite seeing it, but then it also feels like this is on hold until you get dialed in on what you want. So these are kind of going hand in hand, but they're both eights, which is very interesting. But yeah, so what have you been thinking about? What have you been trying to create? What are you wanting to create in your life? And what really, it's like Saggy, because you're so fabulous. You are a lover of adventure. You love to learn things. You love to do new things. I know this about you. But sometimes, sometimes this is just my perspective, okay? But it feels like we want that depth. We want that really rich substance in our lives. But we also love to learn lots of new things and lots of do things, So once you kind of figure out what exactly you want to experience, what do you want to feel? What meaningful experience do you want? Go put all your energy into that direction. Just kind of dig in, and then things can come about, right? So these two are going hand in hand. It feels like the ethers, the energies of the universe, creator, they're really asking you now, okay, Saggy, we're hearing you cry for something, but we also want to invite you to make up your mind. We're inviting you to really dial in and pick something, and just pick it, and then it's going to come quick. But so while you're moving forward into something more meaningful, set your intention towards that. Set your intention on what experience you would like to have, and then it will come. Boom! It can come like in a second once you finally dial it into your being. Does that make sense? Kind of. And every little thing, just feel that out and let it come. Let it come. Oh, and then the Strength card. The Strength card. So I just want to clarify something. Because I know I said earlier that it takes a second to manifest in this reality, which it does, because this is 3D still. We're living in a physical realm. But once you decide something, instantaneously things can open up energetically, and then that starts drawing people into your reality, that starts drawing opportunities in, it starts leading you into the right places. You know what I mean? Once you get dialed in on what you want. I just want to say that because I didn't want to, it sounded like I was contradicting myself, and that's not my intention. So I just wanted to clarify. Anyway, and the Strength card is talking about that inner strength. And it feels like, Saggy, it's like you have been going through a few things right now. You've been going through some stuff, and you just need to breathe and collect your strength, collect your energy, collect your gentleness and your patience and your calm, and collect that gentle inner strength so you can move forward. You can move forward into what is truly calling you, what is truly going to fulfill you and meet you in your giftings. Because you came here with gifts, with knowledge, with wisdom to impart to others, to impart to the universe, to impart to humanity. So once you figure out really which direction you want to go to find that meaningful existence, like really pouring something into this world around us in Gaia, it might take some stamina and some fortitude to really move forward again, especially if you've been kind of draining your energy on less than epic things. Do you know what I mean? Just go ahead now, just take some time, regain all your strength, regain all your energy that you've given out, and just rest and see what wants to happen then. Just dial into you, your heart, and then receive all those energies back and go forward. Yeah, that's sweet, Saggy. I'm excited to see what you're going to do. And so let's see what else is going on here. Oh, this one jumps out. Prosperity. Yay! That's a great card, Sag. Right on. So this is talking about focus on the positive and more good things will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. Right on. That's really true. Like if you're stuck in scarcity mentality, that's all you're going to receive is scarcity, and you're going to see evidence of that, right? So we don't want any of that. We want to see that prosperity and abundance, because we know that the world all around us is just filled with abundance. And just, yeah, I mean, you should see this. I tried to have the video facing out so you could see the green. There's just green everywhere. There's just so much lush abundance everywhere. And that's for us, right? So don't ever think there's scarcity, because that's not true. There's no scarcity. It's just are we willing to receive the abundance that's around us? Joy. That is the next card for you. Joy. Whatever brings you joy, do that. She says here, joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within and around. The joy allows you to attract and to create your present and your future moments with their highest possible outcome. Wow, that's tied into prosperity. Joyful thinking, joyful living brings prosperity. That's a beautiful combination. So those two go right in alignment with your readings of what is it that you really truly want? What would give you really meaningful existence? And start with being joyful and ask, what do you love? And move in those directions. And then everything else will open up for you. Because because it's in the works. It's happening now. You just got to dial it in, Sag. What is it you want? And go from there. Alrighty, my friend. I'll see you later. Have a good day.